First reading. A reading from the second book of Kings, chapter 17, verses 5 to 8, 13 to 15a and 18. Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, occupied the whole land and attacked Samaria, which he besieged for 3 years. In the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Israel, the king of Assyria took Samaria, and deported the children of Israel to Assyria, setting them in Hala at the harbor, a river of Gozan, and the cities of Medes. This came about because the children of Israel sinned against the Lord their God, who had brought them up from the land of Egypt, from under the domination of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And because they venerated other gods, they followed the rites of the nations whom the Lord had cleared out of the way of the children of Israel, and the kings of Israel whom they set up. And though the Lord warned Israel and Judah by every prophet and seer, "Give up your evil ways and keep my commandments and statutes, in accordance with the entire law which I enjoined on your fathers, in which I sent you by my servants the prophets," they did not listen, but were stiff-necked as their fathers, who had not believed in the Lord their God. They rejected his statutes, the covenant which he had made with their fathers, and the warnings which he had given them till, in his great anger against Israel, the Lord put them away out of his sight. Only the tribe of Judah was left. This is the word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 7, verses 1 to 5. Jesus said to his disciples, "Stop judging, that you may not be judged. For as you judge, so will you be judged, and the measure with which you measure will be measured out to you. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me remove that splinter from your eye,' while the wooden beam is in your eye? You hypocrite, remove the wooden beam from your eye first. Then you will see clearly to remove the splinter from your brother's eye." The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, my dear children, and my dear young generation, today, Monday, 20th of June, we are in the 12th week of the ordinary time of the liturgy. The Gospel for us, for our reflection, is given to us. It's from Matthew chapter 7, verses 1 to 5. Jesus speaks to us about one of the characteristics of the believers. Because as we have already seen in a number of occasions, in the Gospel of Matthew, chapters 5, chapter 6, and chapter 7 are very important for our conduct of life as Christians. Matthew, in the Gospel according to Matthew, Jesus is asking us not to judge others. Now, why are we called not to judge others, not to go after small little mistakes that other people are committing with knowledge or without knowledge? Now, there are 2 reasons why Jesus is asking us not to judge. Because judgment belongs to the Eternal Father, to God Himself. Why it belongs to God Himself, to the Eternal Father? Because He is the most and He is the perfect. We all are not perfect because of the beginning from the original sin, because of our human nature. We very often fall into error and mistake. So Jesus is very right in asking us, do not judge, because we will be judged according to the same measure with which we are trying to judge others. Jesus says, therefore, don't go after little things and the errors that other people are making, because as God is merciful to us, and God is there to forgive us. And God has forgiven us, all of us, by offering His Son on the cross. God has shown to us that mercy, the same mercy that we have to show to others. So, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear children, and my dear young generation, let us not judge others, because judgment belongs to God. When God judges, then God judges a person to be corrected and to be saved. Oftentimes, we judge others in order to condemn to death and to their decay. At the same time, we must remember there is always room for better in life. We can progress, we can develop, we can escape from making errors in our life. Let us be merciful and understanding towards others.